new hair. And Jinger Duggar just doesn't care what her parents think. Earlier this week, the former reality star stunned Instagram followers by undergoing a rather drastic makeover, cutting her hair and coloring her hair, and documenting the whole thing on social media. "Sometimes you just need to change the hair up a bit," Jinger captioned her before and after photos on Friday, July 30th. As you can see above and below, Jessa cut off several inches from all around her head, while leaving behind her long, blonde locks. In the comment section, Jinger Duggar wrote of her sister, "And this fresh look, love it." You can scroll down and see if you agree. Jinger went ahead with this major change in the wake of chatter that she's pretty much done with her controlling mother and father. Just a couple weeks ago, for example, Duggar rocked some especially short shorts in what many observers interpreted to be a shot at parents Jim, Bob, and Michelle. She's come across as far more rebellious ever since brother Josh got arrested on charges of child pornography possession. It may have taken an extreme and heinous circumstance, but Jinger seems to have finally realized just how dangerous or unhealthy of an environment her mom and dad have created at home. Hence the admitted need for Jinger to change, even if she's merely referring to her hair at the moment. "Your hair," raved her close friend Carlin Bates after Jinger's husband, Jeremiah, shared a close-up snapshot that highlighted his wife's makeover. "I am so obsessed," Carlin added under Jinger's post. "You are stunning." In an interview on the Dinner Party with Jeremy Fall podcast last month. Meanwhile, Jinger opened up about the trouble with being in the spotlight. "I think a lot of people do look into fame, and they think it's all beautiful, it's all wonderful. And yes, as I'm saying, there are tons of perks, but then, you also have to wrestle through a lot," Jinger explained on the episode. Continued the mother of 2 inches. "They can think, oh, you don't wrestle with anything, you don't struggle with being depressed one day, or, like, your day hasn't gone as you want, and how do you get through that? I think it's been more challenging for me personally to figure out how to move past that, and how to truly open up to people. How do she and Jeremy navigate challenging waters? How do they overcome obstacles and maintain a positive attitude? We are people of faith and we have faith in God, and so I think for me in those times when I wrestle the most, I just run to God," Jinger said on the podcast. Jinger went on to say that the tabloid headlines and opinions of her family on social media can be especially difficult for her to handle. "I've told Jer a couple times, I just don't want to be in the public eye. I just don't want to be there, I just don't want to be here. I don't want my kids to have people looking in on their lives and picking it apart," Jinger admitted on air. She even brought up incidents in which trolls talked trash about her 2-year-old daughter. Still, Jinger does continue to post often on Instagram and does try to draw attention to herself rather often. "It can be a fine line. There are days where I just wish I could say, oh, no one knows who I am, ever again," she said. "But that's never gonna be true for me because people already know who I am. People can always look me up.